J90.3 FM livestream.com. That last one we got into was Heavy D, Don't Curse. You know, we're going in for Heavy D and Old Dirty Bastard. We just finished up his tribute, going in for Heavy D. We got a young man right here, an up-and-coming producer from Corona, Queens. He goes by the name of The Amazing Sick Beatz. What's going on, brother?
What's up, brother?
You know what I mean? See you part of the Beard Gang with Sean Price and everybody.
No, Beard Gang.
You know? Yeah, man, so what's going on? I know you have a lot of projects working out, and you have a lot of things coming out. I know coming from Corona, you from the home of the legends right there, that side of Queens.
Yeah, you know, Coogee Rap, you know, Kid and Play.
Noriega.
Beatz.
The
You know, actually, Styles P is from Corona.
Yeah, he was born in Corona, but grew up in Yonkers.
Yeah, I got a couple of projects out. Upcoming, I mean. I got a project out right now with a crew called FTP, Fly Thug Posse from Corona, Queens. It's called Organized Rhymes. You can get it on Bandcamp.
Now, but the first question I have you, being a producer now, do you know how to play any instruments?
No, I don't.
Not because. All right, go on. I'm sorry.
I don't play instruments. I play from ear, so I just play from ear, you know.
And why I'm asking that too, because I got into a conversation with a gentleman the other day. He was talking about how to be a producer, you should know how to play an instrument. I said no. I said my thing with it is that anybody could teach anyone how to play an instrument, and I could teach you how to play the guitar, and you might end up being able to play it better than me. But that don't mean you know how to make a song. You can't know that the A chord goes with the B chord or the D goes with the G to really make a song accurately. Because what I'm saying is that the ideas are all up in the head. Right. And then the whole thing is putting it down on paper and to say, all right, there can go here. Because it ain't hard to teach someone. It's like driving a car. Anybody can learn how to drive a car, but does that mean you know how to make the turn or really parallel park and do the stuff really needed to drive that vehicle? Just a little bit of knowledge, but that's how I'm trying to weave it into that.
I mean, I know some chords, you know. I'm not a piano player or anything, you know, but I guess I got a good ear, you know.
Yeah, but you've mastered the MPC. That's the main.
No, I actually don't even use the MPC. I use software. I started on software. Yeah, I got introduced to Fruity Loops in 2003, and that was like Fruity Loops 3, and then I just got introduced to Reason, Propellerhead, which I'm using now, and I got Ableton as well. I'll use Logic here and there.
Do you also, and you sample some tracks as well? You cut it up?
I do sample. I like to do original, though. I try to keep away from sampling, but sampling is, I love sampling, it's great.
When did you really start making beats? What made you decide to start making beats?
I actually wanted to start making beats in 2003 when I got introduced to Fruity Loops, but I always been musically inclined. My mom been listening to soul music, you know, Spanish, a lot of Spanish soul music. So you know, I grew up on music. Period.
Okay. And when I say this, it's because, and being a fan of hip hop as well as we were talking in the car, I know like a lot of times the first thing many people want to do is get up and start rhyming. What made you say, you know what, I'm not gonna rhyme. Let me go do the production route. What made you decide to do that?
About rhyming, I mean, I freestyle here and there, but I don't rhyme. I'm not gonna rap. I just make beats. I love music. It's just you know, it's weird. I'm not gonna be no rapper.
So what's your vision as a producer though?
Well, my vision as a producer, it's like art, you know. I paint pictures, you know, it's like audio pictures, you know. So it's like I'm painting a picture, I'm drawing a picture. It's crazy. I just get into the zone, and I guess I just wild out, you know, zone out and do stuff like this. What's playing in the background right now.
Okay. How has your production sound progressed since you first started making beats, though? From how it was earlier.
I'm just laughing because it's funny. When I first started, I didn't know anything, and I got my brother, my homie, Rick. He's here with me, and he kind of, you know, showed me the way, you know, song mode, song format, you know, drops, intro. I just was making the beat, it was just looping over.
Oh, can you elaborate on like the workflow and the importance of having your equipment and sounds help you make the beats more efficiently? And when I say that, like, I mean,
Repeat the question.
Basically, for the workflow and how you do your method, because you said you started using Reason and how it's and what made you said, you know what, because you have some people who are stuck with the MPC, and you got some people still stuck in the age of the SP1200. what made you say, you know what, I ain't gonna use that? Because you started out with Fruity Loops, decided to update yourself. What made you say, you know what, let me try something different now?
Well, it's not all about trying something different. It was just that I was introduced to something that was free for me, so I got kind of like hooked up with the program. And MPC cost like about $1,500, you know, or even more. So I couldn't afford it, and I didn't know how to use it, and I just stuck with what's free, and I caught on. I started just using it, and then upgraded to different software, and then that's it. I mean, the MPC, I would love to learn how to use it. I mean, soon, let's see what's up. But I just stick to what I know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I can make music on anything, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, just don't get it twisted. You know, if you show me how to just use it in one day, I'll learn right away. So it's nothing.
So, sonically speaking, what is the biggest mistake that you've noticed other up-and-coming producers make from a producer's perspective when you see other, like, maybe guys around you, or even established guys? What are some things you see them, what are some mistakes you might see them try to do or try to make, in your opinion, like other producers?
Yeah, repeat that one more time. I
like, for up-and-coming producers, what advice would you give to them for, like, any mistakes not to make? What are some mistakes that you see them making?
I mean, I'm still an up-and-coming producer. You know, I'm learning as I go, and I make mistakes as you know, as I'm living. So, you know, I'm learning as I go. But I would say, you know, be original. Don't copycat, and don't just listen to what's out there and do it. I mean, it's the market. If you want to make it, it's fine. Just do your music. You know, don't be yourself. Be 100 with yourself.
Also, aside from the self-fulfillment and musicianship that you get, because I know you love what you do, from talking to you, you're very much into making the music and doing what you do. But aside from all of that, what are some of the advantages of making sample-free beats, of making original beats? What are some of the advantages? Because a lot of times, because coming from the tri-state area, we were raised on like the samples of like how P-Rock and Premier could cut up a beat, and we were raised on it. But also too, they're able to do that too because they were DJs, so they're more inclined to that. What are some of the advantages you find of just making some original beats instead of sampling, in your opinion?
My opinion is 100% yours. It's all in your pocket. You know, you made it. You know, you don't gotta pay or clear anything. Yeah, and it's you made it from your mind. I mean, it's cool. I love sampling. Don't get me wrong. You know, but when you do something original, it's like it's yours. It's your creation. It's your seed.
All right. So I know you have a project coming out later, and for what are some other projects we can look forward from you in 2012 and 2013?
Well, at the moment, I'm dropping a mixtape pretty soon. Probably at the beginning of December, it should be out with my homeboy Rick. You know, he manages Dynasty, the dancehall artist, and we're gonna have a couple of tracks on there. Queens dudes. We got a good squad. I don't want to blow nothing up yet, but you know, we got some heat, and we got future projects coming up.
I love these beats in the background here.
I mean, I go through all types of stages. You know, it's soulful. You know, I got trap, I got R&B, I got pop. I'm starting to do some reggae. You know what I mean? You know, it's just how you feel.
And the last question is for anybody who wants to get in touch with you, to get some production from you, what's the best way they can get in touch with you?
Twitter, @TheAmazingSB. Facebook, you could, Facebook, TheAmazingSB as well. You could go to my website, www.theamazingsb.com. I got interviews, videos, I got models up there, I got my beats up there, I got real hip-hop up there, so you should check it out.
But another thing as well, I mean, absurd now, we'd like for you to maybe do one of your beats, and we could get a radio promo from a Queens artist. You know, come do a radio promo for us sometime in the future.
Hell yeah, man! Come on now, you
definitely, brother.
Fan, brother.
Thank you.
You from right there from the hood, Corona, Queens. You already know.
No doubt. And I want to say thank you for stopping by and coming through. Check out for this brother Sick Beatz, an up-and-coming producer out of Corona, Queens. You know, Queens has birthed some of the legends, and we have future legends in the building right here with us, with the legends over here. All-male DJ Absurd, every Monday night, 9 to midnight, 8 of the Streets radio show. Sick Beatz in the building.
Shout out to Queens, man. Shout out to Queens, the whole NYC. You know, sorry for the Sandy situation. Hope everybody's good. Shout out to my man Rick. You know, the whole Queens fan. You already know.
No doubt. And thank you. About to get into some joints from you in a little right now. You know, let's go.
Let's